All right, Shalom, Shalom. It's your brother Warami back in another lesson, Lord, willing to be edifying. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahal Rakakwadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 men of the Lord you see on the highways and byways prophesying in the name and power of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, also in the correct doctrine. I want to send a shalom to the one-third men, women, and children that will escape the judgment of Yahweh by Shem Shai by their faith. So I got another lesson I want to bring out. And as we entering into the kingdom of heaven, this Western mindset will be destroyed with Babylon the Great. This mindset would not enter into the kingdom of heaven. And I'm speaking for our women and men as well. This mindset would not enter into the kingdom of heaven. So that's the reason why 2/3 have to go, because this two-third mindset of the West, Babylon the Great, has to be destroyed with Babylon. So let's get right into these videos, and Lord willing to be edifying.
The next time you're wondering why men are not chivalrous anymore or overly romantic, I want you to remember this video right here.
The family matter and the truth for the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar.
She says, acted like I couldn't live without him while I was cheating the whole time. Now listen, I know most of y'all are going to get on here and say, oh, that's just one person. She doesn't represent most women. That would be true. However, look at the amount of likes the video got. 144,000 likes. Do you think it's men liking the video or it's women liking the video? And then I went to the comment section. Now look at this first comment right here. It's not cheating if you're not married. Over 3,000 likes. It's too dangerous to repost. Over 4,000 likes. So I'm imagining that young lady right there is in a relationship. So she's currently cheating on her man right now. I even cried when he accused me of cheating. Laughing emoji. 13,000 likes. So that means there's a strong possibility if you caught your girl cheating and you said she was cheating and she cried, the bitch was lying. Michelle was one of the few women on this comment section that pointed out the whole like behavior where she said it's not a flex. How many likes did Michelle get? 25. And y'all want men to think that y'all are loyal. Yeah, alright.
That crumbles the whole video, man. Because that Western mindset, cheating and doing all this wickedness, committing adultery, that's going to be destroyed with Babylon the Great, man. Now it's done took on pretty much a mindset of its own for many, many years, man. That the so-called black Hispanic woman thinks she is free from her man, and she can do whatever she wants to the Jake man. You know, I'm speaking of all the tribes, but that's what our women feel like. They can do whatever they want to us because there's no repercussions behind it. There's no punishment behind it. So let's continue on, man.
Let's get into the realness. We got a lot of moms also that have fathers that do want to be dads, but they're so vindictive and bitter with the dad that they'd rather their son fail than have the father in the child's life. Are you serious? I'm dead serious. I've had conversations with moms. I'm like, where the daddy at? I'll make contact with the dad. Dad say, I live in North Carolina or I live in this city, but she never wanted me. They done moved on, got kids of their own with their new wife or whatever like that. She never want me to see him. I'm like, mama, send that boy to go stay with his daddy. He don't need the Ace of Boys program. He needs his dad. Send him with his father. What are you doing besides sitting up here complaining about you doing it by yourself? It's like moms have this new thing now where they proud. It's like they have to say, I'm doing it all by myself and I'm trying and I love my child and put them on Facebook and pretending you was a parent at graduation and they turn out to be some terrible person because you was too proud to keep their father in their life. I've run into that so many times. Just send the child to stay with his father. You don't need him. You don't need to be trying to raise him by yourself. Send him with his dad because he needs his actual father. He don't need somebody trying to get to play father. He needs his real father. But because they are so bitter and the court system, which I hate, benefits mothers more than fathers who want to be dads. It hurts kids. It hurts children.
And the court system has destroyed our children, man. And this situation happened to me, my daughter, which I never was able to be a part of her life, but I paid child support the entire time. I supported her the entire time for past 21, well, it was for 21 years, man, for her to go through college. But I never had a relationship with her, and every time I tried to get her, her mother had an excuse. Every summer she had an excuse. Even though I was a stable, I had a wife and everything, she always made an excuse why she couldn't come and visit me. So this right here shows you that this is true. And this happened to a lot of brothers, man. Not this is only me, but a lot of brothers. I heard all type of horror stories, or even being where a man been thinking that they was a child's father for many years, and come to find out that wasn't that child at all, man. So our women will have to pay for this, man. This is going to be a judgment for a lot of our women, and I'm not speaking for the elect women. I'm speaking of 2/3 of our women, man. These women that had this Western mindset and then think they are the ones are they are the victims. The Lord is going to punish them for that, man. And ultimately, they followed after Esau, their father, man. They made Esau a god to them by the benefits. The list goes on, man. So it's a great punishment coming for this mindset and what you've done to our people, man. And I'm speaking about Esau. What he done to the children of Israel, man. He has to pay for that, man.
Unpopular opinion. His correction is his protection. If that man has tried to correct you and or teach you anything, he absolutely loves you. I want you to always consider that women think a lot more emotionally. Men think a lot more logically. Therefore, whenever your man is trying to show you something different, he is letting you into a deeper piece of him. He is now showing you how he sees the world through his eyes. So you don't think about a lot of little things that's going on behind the scenes because you typically with him, right? But he has to protect you whenever he's not as well, because that's still his job. He's still going to play that role for you, period, because he feels like he is your protector. Therefore, whenever he is trying to correct you and or teach you anything, don't take it offensive. He's not trying to belittle you. He just understands things a little bit differently than you do. It's one of the best ways that he can show you that he loves you without actually having to say the words. Don't take that for granted. Understand what's going on around you and what he's doing.
And it's only going to be a few women that think that way, man. And that's just to be honest. You know, if this don't apply to you, it's not about you. Then, if this doesn't apply to you, it's not pertaining to you, because you can't put yourself in situations that it's not you. Just like we can't. Two thirds of our people are going to be destroyed. We're not being as a hopeful elect. We're not thinking like them. We're woken up repenting to the Lord, and they haven't. But what she was saying is true, man. When a man's trying to show his love for you, he don't necessarily have to tell you I love you to show his love for you. The things that he do, you might not appreciate at the moment, but you will appreciate it in the near future, or whatever the situation may be. Because we're finna go into some heavy times, man. The slightest thing and say, don't wear that out there, man. Don't wear them skimpy clothes out there. That could be something that will save your life in the future, man. Or don't talk to them. Don't talk to nobody like that. You know, you ain't gotta make a scene. We're going into some heavy demonic times, man. And these people are gonna show their horns, man. These demons are gonna be out here, man. And see, the Lord has put the spirit on the man to protect the woman, not the other way around. Not the woman to protect the man, but the man to protect his woman and his family. That's the way the order's always been set up. It ain't gonna be no more independent women in the times we're going into, the time of Jacob's trouble. You think you're independent, I don't need no man attitude and mindset. You're gonna be dead, man. You're gonna be put to death out here, man. And you're gonna be savagely, brutally raped, or whatever the Lord had judgment for you. So that mindset of I don't need no man, I'm an independent, you can't do nothing for me, and all that mindset, that shit's finna go away. That's finna go away, man. This Western mindset is gonna be destroyed with Babylon the Great, man.
My father shot my mom in the back for infidelity. So from that day forward, I vowed that I would never cheat on my partner.
It's deep. It's deep.
He could kill my mom.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But he was enraged. He's like, I do all this for my mom. When I tell you her closet used to be crazy. My mom, her designer was crazy. My daddy took care of her. So for him to find out about infidelity. I mean,
Yeah.
and my dad he was in the Navy. He's in the Army.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
it was
he's
just
an
probably
Army
one of
vet.
those situations where
Yeah.
she just needed some.
And see, you might be thinking, well, I'm getting away with it now, but you don't know the mindset of your partner. He might have said, oh, wait, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? And it might push it off. But it turn around and some click in him, man. The Lord put the spirit on him to do something to you. So we're going into these times, man. The Lord is going to bring great judgment on a lot of our people, man. And we just want you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to repent to the Lord and put away this wickedness, but also put away your mindset of Babylon the Great. That's a part of repenting. Because this mindset is going to be destroyed with Babylon the Great. The kingdom of heaven is not going to be any independent women. Woman, I don't need a man. I can do it all by myself, or whatever the slogan they have here in Babylon the Great. That's going to be destroyed, man. And it has to be destroyed. Let's start here in this is Ecclesiastes. This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus. I'm going to start at verse 22. I'll start at 21. It says, stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for her pleasure. See, and we've been enticed by the sexual aspect of our women, all on Instagram, from different websites, and what's that? The people we going on, what's that? OnlyFriends, and on TV. You've been sexualized to think these women are to covet after just because of the way their body looks, man. See, we're coming out of that mindset. It ain't gonna matter because every woman is gonna be pretty much to be able to pleasure you the same way, man. So it ain't gonna make no difference. She got a big old butt, she got a big old breast. That ain't gonna matter, man. You want a woman that is gonna respect you, listen to you, treat you right, cook for you, clean for you, and have your back, man. That's what you're gonna want. You ain't gonna want, I gotta have her because she got this. And them the women that pretty much run over top of you, man. Want all your money. So that mindset of want these Instagram women and all that shit, man, that's gonna be irrelevant, man, very soon, man. You just gonna want to help me. Verse 22, it says, a woman, if she maintains her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. So the women we have now don't want to maintain us, man. We're not saying all of them, just the ones that we know that there's no good right before our eyes, man. And you know what I mean. When I'm speaking to the man, you know if a woman ain't no good for you, man. All she want to do is party and bullshit, man. Hang out, get high, all that type of shit. We're seeking for a righteous woman, man, because we're trying to be righteous in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance, and a wounded heart, a woman that will not comfort her husband. See that? A woman that won't comfort her husband. And we have a lot of women. Every weekend, all they want to do is party and bullshit, man. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. So we're going to go into a time of great distress, man. You ain't gonna want no woman because a woman is want to be in brushing her hair and wearing these clothes, want to be seen among women, having the hair done and all that shit, man. We're going into some terrible times, man. Shit, you gonna have a couple of days where you might not even be able to get to a shower, man, and the power go out. The woman got to be built all up and encouraged to look pretty all the time. They're gonna be at the wayside, man. They're gonna be at the wayside. No man is gonna be seeking a woman that's gonna be have to be babied up, man. You know what I'm saying? Got to have her hair done, and that mindset is gonna be gone quick. You can't talk to them. They hold their nose up. All that's gonna be done with, man. America has truly blinded our women to think that they are the cream of the crop, man. They are the ones that need to be coveted after. To the point where a woman will know she's married, and she'll be, trying to entice another man to get him to hit on her, to get attention. Of a woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. And that speaks for itself, man. Because Eve sinned and brought the sin to Adam, man. It says, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to guide abroad. So you're not supposed to let these women out of your sight for the most part, man. Especially your daughters that's doing wickedly, man. You know they're doing wickedly. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from your flesh, from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. And a lot of our women are going to be let go, man. Because they're going to think that they are the ones that a man needs, a man wants. And that mindset is going to get a lot of our women destroyed, man. A lot of them put to death. And a lot of men are going to walk away from these women, man. They've been mistreating them and talking bad to them, talking funky to them all the time. Can't never get no peace, never get no rest. Because you got to hear their damn mouth. That mindset is going to be destroyed, man. And if you think it's not going to be destroyed, you're going to be destroyed with that mindset, man. You're going to be destroyed with it. This is Jeremiah 31 and verse 22. It says, how long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For Yahweh Bashem Yahushua have created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. And that's the reason why these women think they're over a man. Because the Lord put them over us, man. And that's what's happening, man. These women make more money than you. They own properties. They got a better car than you. They got degrees and shit. And they'll throw that in your face, man. But now it's time for our women to understand who they are. And who understand who we are as a nation of people. And come out of that mindset and throwing these different degrees in your face. My job, I make more than you. You broke ass nigga because I make more money than you. That shit finna go to the wayside, man. The time of Jacob's trouble, no woman gonna be worried about her damn degree. She ain't gonna be worried about no degree. And these these women that want to be men, that's gonna be fast. That's gonna go way fast, man. Because a woman is not gonna be able to fight against a man or a group of men. That's not gonna happen, man. All the tough guy shit, you can be tough now because you can call the police. But in the time of Jacob's trouble, that tough woman shit, that's gonna be over with. No woman's gonna be, oh, I'll beat your ass, I'll kick your ass. Yeah, you keep saying that. And the man is gonna test your manhood. And he ain't gonna put you to death, man. This is Isaiah 3 and verse 12. It says, as for my people, children are their oppressor, and women rule over them. And that's true, man. You got a lot of beta males too. A lot of these men that want their woman to take control over them, and the Lord didn't make us beta males, man. He made us alpha males, man. And I'm talking about all the men of the children of Israel, man. Esau is the beta male. All these Chinese and all that's their MOs. They're known for that, being beta males and shit, man. Having their women over them, calling them mamas and shit, man. Letting them control the money and shit. No, man. We are men of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Our Lord was austere man, and we have to be an austere man as well, man. Verse 12 again, it says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, which is Esau is our oppressor, and women rule over us. And that's the truth. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths. So if you're following after these women, and you believe that Esau is gonna be gonna be able to take down Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. You leading to error. You're gonna be destroyed, man. The Lord has given us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in this time to make it, man. And if you can't understand that, then you're not meant to. You're meant to be destroyed and then come back in that kingdom of heaven, and then you'll understand it then. Your path has to be redoed, man. And a lot of our people are gonna die before they understand that. That path they're making is gonna lead them to destruction. Yep, the path they on is leading to destruction, man. Because the Lord is giving the true men of the Lord, the elect, that knowledge to make it onto the chariot and be saved out of Babylon the Great. This is Isaiah 13 and verse 12. It says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir, man. So now the Lord is making us perfect in his eyes, man. Knowing that we're supposed to be leading our women and not the other way around, leading our families, God in our house, standing up for what we believe, that our people will be understand and witness that this is the faith and this is the way to go in the name and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. So the Lord made us leaders as well, man, to lead the nation of Israel back to Yahweh Shem Shai. This as well as our own household. And I'm speaking of our close household, your wife and your children. See, the Lord made us, he said, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, than even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir, man. Very precious in the eyes of the Lord, man. Because the Lord is dealing with us, man. Our prayers are being heard. This is Revelations 21 and 3. He says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of power is with men. See that? The tabernacle of power is with men. And he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. And power himself shall be with them and be their power. And see, that's what's happening, man. The Lord is showing you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he's dealing with men. The men are the teachers, man. Leading their nation and their women back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This is the way the Lord had it set up. And so you go to church, they want a woman to be over the man because they can make money. See, if a man is over the bank account, he gonna control. We ain't giving the church all that money this month, and that's why so many men don't go to church. Only women. That church is a social place for women, man. See, when we out here on the highways and byways, there's no women in present. They can watch the videos, get understand the scriptures, teach the children. They can teach their you don't got to make no page and set up no lessons. You can just teach your close friend, man. Give her the scriptures. If she don't understand it, you should have somebody to go to. You don't have to try to make yourself a great teacher. No, just teach your close friends, man, your close family, your friends. You teach you don't gotta do too much, man. The Lord made it simple for the women to be a helpmeet to your man and believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. That's simple, man. He didn't make it because in the kingdom of heaven, there's no women going to be going to war. It's not going to be no women teaching in other nations. They're going to be catered to hand and foot, man. Our women are going to be catered to hand and foot. By getting their hair done, their nails done, feet done, all that stuff, man, that they want to do now. Different bags and all these different materialistic things that they seek here. You're going to have that 100 times, 1,000 times better in the kingdom of heaven, man. But you have to come out of this Western mindset and see what the scriptures are really telling you to be. Because a man in the kingdom of heaven will have multiple wives. He will have more than one wife. He will have more than one wife, man. And you won't be living in your house with your man in your bed. That won't happen, man. That mindset of the West will be destroyed on this side, man. This is Revelations 1 in verse 5. It says, and from Yahushua HaMashiach, who is the faithful witness and the first begotten of the dead and the prince of the kings of the earth, unto him that loved us and washed us from our sins in his own blood. He hath made us kings and priests. See that? He has made the men kings and priests. He washed us with his own blood, man. He's not going to make a woman a king or a priest. The Lord, through the sacrifice that he made for us, he made us kings and priests, man. Unto power and his Father, to him be glory and dominion forever and ever, man. It wasn't meant for a woman to be a king or a priest. It was for you men. And that's why you have to carry yourself as a man of the Lord, man. You have to carry yourself as a man of the Lord. This is 1 Peter's. Let me get this. This is 1 Peter's. No, let me get Luke first. Let me get this Luke first. This is Luke 7. This is Luke 7. And I'll drop down. This is Luke 7 and verse 36. It says, and one of the Pharisees desired him that he would eat with him. And he went into the Pharisee's house and sat down to meat. And behold, a woman in the city, which was a sinner, when she knew that Yahushua sat at meat in the Pharisee's house, brought an alabaster box of ointment, and stood at his feet behind him, weeping and begging to wash his feet with tears, and did wipe them with her hairs of her head, and kissed his feet, and anointed them with the ointment. Now when the Pharisee which had bidden him saw it, he spake within himself, saying, this man, if he were a prophet, would have known who and what manner of woman this is that toucheth him, for she is a sinner. And I bring this out because the woman knew that the Yahushua was her Lord, man. She kissed his feet, she anointed his feet with oil, and that's what our women are supposed to be doing to us, man. That's what our woman is supposed to do to us. They look at Yahushua as their Lord. They have to look at us as their lords as well, man. Just as Sarah called Abraham Lord. So she cried, kissing his feet. And the Lord set us up the same exact way, to be Lord over our women. This is 1 Peter 3 and verse 5. It says, for after this manner, in the old time, the holy women also, who trusted in power, adored themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands. See that? In old times, our women were subject to their husband. They worshipped us. They took care of us. Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham. See that? In old times, our women obeyed their men. Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, who daughters ye are, as long as ye do well. and are not afraid with any amazement. See, the Lord set it up perfect, man. And we're going back to this way, man. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to the knowledge, give it honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel. See that? And as a man, you have to honor your woman, man. It goes hand in hand. It says, and as being her, and as being heirs of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. And that's plain, man. So our women mindset of the West is going to be destroyed, man. It's going to be destroyed. Is this mindset that our women have here, where they can have free liberty to do whatever they want to do? That's going to be destroyed, man. So Lord, when it was edifying, Shalom, Shalom.